Jim, a 1-0 defeat today. We bow out the FA Trophy. How do you sum up today's game?
Obviously disappointed, don't want to lose any game. You know, within the trophy we want to get into the next round. Our league is our most important aim this season, but you know, I'm a big believer of playing games and trying to win games and build that confidence and that momentum. And unfortunately we've lost the game today. We've lost that good unbeaten record that we have at home. Obviously it's gone over a long period with the COVID, but there's still been a lot of football played in that time. So yeah, we're disappointed. I think there was good aspects of our play. I think there was little areas that we could do better. Certainly the goal that we conceded, you know, was a poor goal from our point of view. But you know, we said to the lads about test themselves against higher league opposition. You know, an opportunity for you to, you know, go and show that that's the level that you want to be at next season. You know, so I think, as I said before, there was some real good stuff. I think we've worked hard, we've competed. You know, there was two evenly balanced sides. I just think we come up short in little key areas, the little bits of dark arts or that little bit of time and of pass. Teams, you know, players who can do it at one touch instead of two at times, and I just think they just edged it over the whole game, where we had spells of possession, they had spells of possession, and if you look on the, you know, the shots on target, how many times both keepers have been worked, it's all very much even, but I just think those little key areas, they've come out slightly on top, and that's because they're getting exposed to the level of football that they are week in, week out. So good one for us to learn from, you know, to where to be at the next level, and they're one of the top sides at the next level. They'll do all right this season. You know, they've got good players in the ranks. You know, they're not one of the well, they have been over the years one of the fancied sides, but if you look at the Stockports, the Wrexhams, the Chesterfields, you know, and the like in that division, you know, they mixed it with them, and as I say, they're a good outfit with a good manager, and on that evidence, you know, it was a tough game for us, but it was good for us as well at home, where we usually have the large spells of possession, and you know, we have all our own way at times, if you like. You know, we got questions asked of us defensively today, and we were put under pressure for spells of the game, so it was a good one for us in that respect, to see how we stood up and how we were counted. So as I say, there was some good stuff today, some good individual performances, some good play at times, but we just come short, you know, in that fine dividing line. We just come beneath it, so unfortunately we've lost the game. But as I say, we take the positives from it and we move on to the Boxing Day game now.
We created some good chances in the second half. Is it a case of on another day they go in and we come away maybe with a win?
They do, yeah. You know, we're not free scoring at the minute. You know, it's just something that we're looking at all the time. But yeah, we created opportunities, a little bit of bad luck, keeper making a couple of good saves, etc, etc. You know, it was the same with them at our end. You know, Bobby's had to make a couple of decent saves, they missed one or two chances. As I say, there wasn't much between the teams. If you were neutral here today looking, you'd probably go, you know, they're at the same level. And as I say, we're playing against one of the better sides at the level as well, so who are in good form. You know, we usually look over the last 3 or 4 games, they haven't conceded a goal before today, and obviously kept a clean sheet today as well, so I think it's at least 5 games with a clean sheet. So, you know, they got it right at one end, they're a threat going the other way as well. They've got 1 or 2 players missing, like we have. But they were quite evenly matched, the sides, and it was a competitive game, quite enjoyed it at times. As I say, disappointed with how we lost the game, the goal that lost us the game, but we had the goal. As I say, we've created opportunities, but unfortunately for us, we couldn't get one of them. That would have took it to penalties.
On a positive note, Perks virtually got 90 minutes today. Witts was back in the side. It must be pleasing for you to have those types of players back.
It's pleasing, but again, I don't want to be bringing a centre midfielder on after 1 minute. You know, again, the way it's gone this season, the situations with the availability of players through, you know, again, we've had a couple of family issues with 1 or 2 of the players. We've got a couple of injuries, or more than a couple of injuries throughout the season, and just a freak injury. You know, first corner of the match, 1 minute gone, Liam Nolan classes into the advertising board. You can't do nothing about that. You know, it's stitches in his knee. You know, he won't be able to bend his knee now for a couple of weeks. So, you know, you lose him, and Perkins, where we're looking at bringing him on, you know, probably later in the game just to build up that tolerance ready for the Christmas period. Suddenly he's playing 89 minutes. So, you know, it's good that he's got on the pitch, he's come through unscathed, that's pleasing, and Alex Whitmore's got on for the last half an hour as well. It's two big players for us, but you know, I don't think I've seen anything like it with players that are unavailable, and you know, I don't think there's many teams at the level will be able to absorb what we've gone through over the season so far, right from 6 minutes in at guys in the first day of the season when Nathan Shaw pulled his hamstring. We haven't seen him since. And since then, you look at the likes of Luke Burke, Stephen Dobie, Phyllis Kirk, who's been out for large spells, Whitmore, Joe Piggott's out at the minute, Nathan Shaw, as we said, no one goes off today, Perkins has been out for a bit. You know, I know it's part and parcel of football, but I'm quite thankful that we're not just relying on 11 or 12 key players, which, no disrespect to some of the other clubs at the level, they will be. You know, but to take on what we've got at the minute, you know, it was hard to take, so credit to the lads. We're in the position that we're in. We know what our aim is now with regards to the league. It's the league right the way through now to the end of the season, hopefully COVID permitting. But I'll be grateful when we get one or two of our players back in, and as I say, there was two positives today with regards to Perkins and Whitmore getting minutes on the pitch and coming through unscathed, ready for the Christmas programme.
Attention now turns back to the league, Chorley next Sunday, which is a big game. It must be an exciting one for you as a group.
It is an exciting game, you know, they're at the top end of the table, had a good season as well. You know, we had two battles with them last year over the same period. I wasn't here last season with having the operation at the time, but you know, lost the game away from home, very disappointed watching that one, and then, you know, on the return game here we won, I think it was 4-0, so you know, it's a big game for us. We're at home, obviously a game we're looking to win every game, but we know that we're going to face a tough Chorley side who are a capable outfit as well, so we look forward to it. You know, hopefully it'll be a good crowd on. You know, there's a buzz around the place with regard to what's coming on Boxing Day, the potential of the new stand opening. You know, all the hospitality's selling out quick or virtually sold out, so you know, it's good playing football. When you're in football, you know, you don't really know, since I left school I've been involved in football, so you don't know what Christmas is like, splitting up from work and enjoying your time and everything else that goes with the Christmas period. You know, I've always been, you know, deep in with regards to football and preparation if you were being a manager, or preparing right if you were a player. You know, and when the period comes round over Christmas, it is a nice time to play football because everyone's in good spirits, everyone's enjoying a few more drinks, the atmospheres go up, the crowds are swelled, so as I say, we'll look forward to a good day on Boxing Day, and hopefully it's a victorious day as well.